Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I'd like for you to do is to just pause the camera, see which deck is resonating with you, and we'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. All right, and you have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Coins, overall energy, Ten of Wands, Death, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it feels like there has been some sort of change or shift in your life, and something is kind of like a dying process, and it kind of looks like you are rummaging through, I guess, parts of your life or situation to see what could be salvaged. It feels like you are getting ready to create something brand new or start something brand new, but you're having to reuse materials. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm making sense in regards to what I'm picking up here. It just seems like you're having to pick up the pieces. So let's say, for instance, let's say it is something literal, and you're working on your house or whatever, and you want to remodel it, but you're more so having to refurbish old parts. Like maybe you want to buy new cabinets or new furnishings, and all that you're able to do is get something refurbished or use your own materials and just refurbish it, or use something that is new but still secondhand, but it's still like an upgrade. So I kind of feel, or like car parts, if there's something that went bad in a car and you have to go to a junkyard and pick your own parts or whatever so that you can rebuild. So it just kind of looks like you are having to rebuild something in your life, where you're piecing things back together. And that, of course, is in a literal sense, but I feel like there's also just something happening like in a different way. Let's say you have your own business, and maybe it's more so about rebranding your business as opposed to just like starting a new business. You're like, well, you know what? I've already got the equipment to do this, and I started selling this, and well, I'm just going to start a business with these materials now. So it just seems like you're having to refurbish, rebrand with some things that you're able to find or things that you already have access to. Definitely seems that you're having to start from where you left off, or it's like you're starting from where you left off. I feel like maybe you did initially start earlier. You started a project, maybe you started a relationship, you started an application process, you started something, and I feel like you need to get back to it and complete it. I feel like, success is coming to you. You're going to have success when it comes to starting a new job, or something going on in regards to career or rebuilding of a relationship. It seems like something's going to turn out successful. And it seems like you're also feeling inspired. I feel like your passion is coming back to you. So I don't know if you had lost your passion or if you had felt dead on the inside, but it seems like it's coming back to you. Now, there's also something going on where maybe you're getting your strength back after, some sort of illness. So in a sense, like recovery. If a relationship ended or you lost someone rather, like someone transitioned, it seems that you've been, getting stronger since that happened. And maybe now you are kind of like starting your life over without that person. This is like the life after the death of something or someone. I feel like you're also establishing strong roots, or you're laying down, yeah. Like if you just bought a home or some property, it seems like this is like you're paving the way or you are laying down some sort of roots. And these are some strong roots that you're building from. I feel like you're having like a solid foundation. Something else I'm picking up on. Yeah. So something about a grave site. I don't know if you are visiting a grave site or if something, here goes my scary stuff. Somebody followed you back from a grave site. You also might be carrying the burden of a death or an ending. Like you had been carrying that burden, but you're working with it now. There could be something significant in regards to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and or Capricorn. There's something that's going to give you a sense of security. Something is being solidified for you. If you are able to acquire something, I feel like you're going to hold on to whatever this is because you value it. Maybe you acquired a job or a home, or some finances, whatever it is, you're like, let me hold on to this. I feel like you are going to be very frugal with your spending. You also might make a solid investment. I'm getting something about betting. Someone bet on something. Or somebody's got money on something. I feel like whatever this is giving you security. If you do get some money back, I feel like you're going to hold on to it. You're like, okay, I don't want to play anymore. I'm just going to take my earnings and keep it. Relationship wise, seems like you're establishing something with a water sign, or you're preserving it, protecting it. I'm getting the energy of a water sign that is being protected. So I don't know if you are someone who is protecting this person, or if this person is protecting you. It could just be that I'm picking up on someone who's like a security guard. But I feel like this water sign has like a team of supporters. You could be isolated with a water sign. It also could be that a water sign is keeping a secret, or you are having to keep a secret for them. I'm getting something about is somebody's job to protect. Like this is part of someone's job. They protect. Yeah, it looks like you are going to complete something. You're headed towards completion. Something is being finalized. So, this also, again, is making me think of like something career-wise, like dealing with some sort of paperwork. Like maybe you are being interviewed or hired for something. But it seems like this is the end of the process. It's like, okay, like once we have your paperwork signed and returned, then you can start. So it looks like something's being finalized or completed. And I feel like you're also just kind of like making peace with a situation. I feel like somebody is like building something, breaking ground. I feel like somebody's like breaking ground. So if somebody purchased a home or is thinking about purchasing a home, it seems like it's brand new. Like something is like from the ground up. If you have a brick and mortar business or you're starting one, it still seems like a brand new building. There could also be something being built in your neighborhood or your area. You're constantly driving past this, watching something being built. So it could be new homes, apartment buildings, but it also could be a grave site or something that has to do with like a memorial. Okay, I'm hearing something about being immortalized. I feel like somebody is being preserved or immortalized in some way. Now, something also is making me think of a museum. I feel that there is like outside forces getting you to push forward with pursuing some sort of dream or passion that you want, or some sort of goal that you had. Like outside forces are like propelling you towards that. It also seems that encouragement comes in an unexpected way. If you are an influencer, you might be very surprised to find out a certain somebody follows you. This person has been very quiet, and I don't know if they're gonna like reach out to you in person, just to inspire you or uplift you. But yeah, I feel like if you're an influencer, you'll be very surprised at who follows you. I feel like this person is either going to give you recognition publicly, or if they don't publicly recognize you, then they just might reach out to you privately just to let you know to keep going, or that they like what you're doing. It also could be a job offer depending on what you do. I just feel that something is being ignited within you. Something is inspiring you too, to like let go or leave a situation, or to move. I feel like there's an opportunity that's going to come along, and it's a rare opportunity, and I feel like you're being encouraged to go after it, or to pursue this. Like, this is rare, this doesn't come around often, and it may be one person who's against you pursuing this, but you know, too bad. Like, this opportunity is for you. You know, this is something that, you know, even if someone doesn't think you're going to be successful, or they think you're going to fail, it's like, just experience it. You don't know the outcome, but all you know that is being offered to you at the moment, so take it. I'm also seeing that something has been trying to get your attention, but you haven't noticed. Definitely could be a spirit that's been trying to get your attention. In a love situation, you might have a coworker that is flirting with you, or a relationship might start off professional. There could be a secret, I don't know, like a secret healer, or somebody has like a secret or hidden talent that they use. Somebody might have helped you, or they may be getting ready to help you, but it's like they're doing this in secret. But more, especially if someone is like a healer. Someone might be sending some sort of healing energies towards you, or doing Reiki on you from a distance. Or you could be the one doing this for somebody. You know, maybe somebody mentioned that they didn't feel well and you immediately just start doing some sort of Reiki for that person. So I feel like somebody is maybe healing or removing something from you. It could be a live person, or it could be someone who is, you know, deceased and they're, you know, your guardian angel now, and just like doing things to help you. Romantically, I feel like you might have like a secret admirer. I'm getting an energy too of someone who is maybe intentionally like trying to send you messages and hoping that you can feel them communicating with them. I mean that you could feel them communicating with you. I feel like somebody is working in a private sector, or if somebody reaches out to you about a job, it's like a secret, or like you're the first to know, or you're the first person that is being recruited. It's like, hey, we just started this department. You know, we just want to let you know that we want you to be a part of that team or a part of that department. So I feel like somebody's going to reach out to you in secret in regards to work. I feel like somebody is also opening up a secret account. I just get something being kept a secret, or something is like private. But it has something to do with work and or health. You could be starting a job in secret, or maybe something about the job has something to do with like a private assistant. If there's any type of illness, you could be working on it in secret. And in a love situation, like I said, it just looks like maybe someone has a secret admirer. All right. So moving on to deck number 2. You have the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, overall energy, King of Wands, the Tower, and 5 of Cups. All right, so overall energy seems to do with you. Well, first of all, it may have to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it also seems that maybe someone is dealing with some sort of loss, or some ending of some sort. Somebody may have maybe going through like an unexpected breakup. Somebody also might quit unexpectedly or move unexpectedly. It also could be that someone is coming to you for a place to live or to stay temporarily. It does seem like something is happening by force. It could be an eviction. Maybe you get some sort of news from a landlord. If you are someone who is in charge, maybe you have to fire someone. Seems like there's also going to be changes to your home, but it's like a good thing. Maybe you're doing things to enhance your home, the beauty of your home. Maybe you're doing something outside. Maybe you're painting or just bringing happiness to your home in some way. It really kind of looks like someone's living situation is changing. Now, you also could be happy because someone is leaving or moving out. I kind of think somebody needs a place to stay. And it could be a love interest, but it feels like a family member. Even if you don't initially want to share your space, I feel like once you see them or once you're spending time with this family member, it's like you guys are having fun and you're glad that they're there. Somebody also could be staying with you because they're thinking about relocating to that city. And so you're letting them stay there until they find a place to stay and find a job. You just might be helping out helping someone get on their feet. If you're in a relationship, maybe you guys are just now having a baby. It just seems like expansion in a home. And it seems that people are also settling down or settling in. Now, it also could be that there is a relationship that's moving forward. Like you guys are taking it to the next level. Getting married, eloping, or moving in together. Or like I said, having a baby. You also might have to play something by ear. And it seems like you might need to take advice from somebody in regards to how to do something, like you're learning, or something is like a learning process. If you're starting a new job, you have a lot of supportive people around you. Maybe you're having to learn how to work with a team of people or how to follow instructions. You also could be piecing together something as a couple or you and your friend or something where it's like, help me figure this out. And you guys are like reading the directions and, trying to put a piece of furniture together or something. Now, the red flags is that you might be involved with someone who's already in a relationship. Maybe you have been flirting around with this person and nothing had happened, but it looks like finally you guys end up, you know, going all the way, and you could end up pregnant from this too, so be cautious. But yeah, it looks like maybe you guys had never done that before, and this is the first time. Maybe you guys are also going on some sort of vacation together, running off to be together. Someone also might be running away with you, or two people are like running away together. Especially after some sort of breakup, somebody might pop up into your life, and, you know, because they're going through a breakup. Also, if this is a new relationship, it could be that you guys become like an instant family, because either you already have a child, or they already have a child, or you both have children, and you just come together like one big happy family. Now, you also might be invited to some sort of event or function, and it's likely that you'll go. Something is like a dream. I really feel like somebody's going to have a chance to have a vacation. Yeah, for some of you, it seems like somebody is looking for you or coming to find you because they are just coming out of a relationship. So because their relationship ended, they're like, okay, well, now I have an excuse to come find you. And this person, I feel like they want to come and visit. Either they just broke up with a fire sign, or a fire sign just broke up with somebody and they want to see you. You also might be stubborn or give somebody a hard time. Maybe you're like, no, you just broke up. Like, I don't want to be a rebound. Like, something's going on where you might be initially resistant towards someone. It kind of looks too like you had your guard up with someone, and then you end up letting your guards down. Spiritually, it looks like you're dreaming about something. I don't know if this has already happened or if you're being, you know, instructed to pay attention to your dreams, but spiritually, it looks like something is happening in a dream or while you're asleep. You might receive some sort of gift while you're asleep. Similar to the other reading, like maybe you're being healed in your sleep, or you dreamed that somebody was healing you or helping you. There's also a possibility that you find fulfillment through a water sign, or they're giving you some sort of emotional fulfillment. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a friend or a family member. Something also looks like generosity. Like someone is giving everything to you, or they're feeling really generous and just they feel the need to help you or assist you, unless you feel this way about somebody. If you are, being very generous with something, helping someone out in some way, it's going to give you just a overall good feeling and give you a sense of purpose. Yeah. Now, you may have been like hiding some sort of sadness or depression, or maybe hiding the fact that you miss someone or still cared about an earth sign, or an earth sign has potentially been hiding their feelings from you, and just feeling sad inside. Now, someone does or has been guarded because they have abandonment issues. So I don't know who's built a wall up, but somebody has built up some sort of a wall because of their trust and abandonment issues. This person doesn't want to experience some sort of emotional trauma again. Kind of feels like someone is hopeful about fixing something, fixing or repairing a relationship, or maybe someone is hopeful about being able to fix or correct some sort of mistake. And it may have to do with the job. It could be anything. But I feel like somebody is like trying to have that fixed. Maybe there's going to be an opportunity for that. If somebody failed like some sort of test, I feel like they don't want to tell people. Excuse me, but I do feel like somebody can retake it. Now it looks too like you are going to get mental clarity about some things that you were stressed about. Again, anybody who's been very guarded starts to warm up, starts to trust again. Seems to like there's someone who's been feeling insecure, and I feel like their confidence is being restored. I feel like you are connected to either an air sign or an earth sign telepathically. going back to a situation, if you let somebody stay at your house, like I was saying, at first you might be guarded, or like they better only stay, you know, just kind of like frustrated with them coming to stay with you. But it's like once they're there, I don't know, it just seems like you're going to be glad. You're going to be like, oh, this wasn't so bad. I don't know why I was making such a big deal about it. Now, you also might have the same type of reservation in regards to some type of work, like you were hesitant or didn't want to do a certain type of work, and then once you start doing it, you're like, oh, this wasn't so bad. I feel like there is a possibility of someone having to undergo surgery. It could be either you or someone close to you. That may be another reason why someone could be staying with you. Maybe this person stays alone and they don't want to recover alone, or need a place to go after surgery. But I feel like somebody's going to feel brand new once something has been removed. You also might offer to help someone because you know someone is too prideful, or vice versa. Somebody's going to offer to help you because they know that you're prideful. All right, let's see what is in deck number 3. All right, you have the Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles, overall energy, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so seems pretty good overall. Like something is happening in your life where you're feeling settled, you're feeling safe. It could be that you have an abundance of material goods or wealth, or maybe you just have you value your family and relationships. Relationship wise, of course I always have the two interpretations, but relationship wise, I feel that if you're already in a relationship, things might be getting more serious. Maybe you're now being introduced to the person's family. Maybe you guys are discussing wedding plans. It's possible that there's been some sort of engagement or somebody said yes, and it's like, okay, now we got to start planning what we're going to do as a couple. Maybe you guys are looking at venues, and you know, just trying to discuss like, where's the wedding going to be? Should we elope? Who we're going to invite? You know, just all this stuff about marriage or moving in together, and it just seems really celebratory for a couple, for an existing couple. There could be something that you keep changing your mind about, though, after initially settling on some sort of agreements or saying what you were going to do. Then maybe there's a nervousness that creeps in and you might backtrack, Or maybe you have the money, but what you want starts adding up, and it's just like, oh, like maybe we need to cut back. Maybe we can't invite everybody, or maybe we do need to just go to the court and do it that way and have a wedding later. You know, it could be some sort of financial issues that get in the way or make you start changing your mind. Maybe a couple is talking about just like moving in together and saving up money until you guys can get your own place. So there's a lot of, you know, possible good things going on for those of you that are in an established relationship. Now, I have to give a red flag only because this same combination can come out if somebody is involved in a situationship. Someone is dealing with two whole relationships. You know, they're with the person that they've been with since forever, and then they're, you know, in love with you. There's security in the old relationship and emotional security and love in the new relationship with you. So it could be that you're just dealing with somebody who's juggling two different relationships, or maybe you're the one that is juggling the two different relationships. And it's kind of like, how can we work this out so that everybody can be happy? Or how can I work this out? You know, so somebody's trying to figure out how to make everybody happy. So yeah, I feel like it could go either way when it comes to love. Now also, if you're meeting someone new, you might immediately feel comfortable with this person. And I feel that a new person has been approved by the ancestors, by your guardian angels. Like, they approve of this person. So they could be assisting you on this relationship journey and helping you through, you know, the hiccups that you could be getting ready to face with this relationship. Now, something does also indicate that maybe you have a tendency to get caught up in cycles, or you have a hard time breaking certain patterns or habits. Like, I see like a lot of good things happening, but there's always something that could be worked on. So I don't know what this pattern is that maybe you find yourself getting trapped into sometimes, but yeah, it seems like maybe you have to work that out or figure out how to overcome these challenges that you're dealing with. I feel like either some sort of money or resources is available to you. If you don't know about it, it just may not have been brought to your awareness just yet. But I kind of feel like there is something that's available to you, especially money or finances. And it's like you've got it all mapped out how you're going to use this money, but I do feel like you're going to hit a snag. Like I said, it seems like stuff is going to start adding up because you have, let's say for instance, you were like, if I take out a loan, I'm going to use it for this, this, and that. And then you find out that you have been approved for the loan. Maybe they haven't contacted you yet, but you find out that you've been approved. And so now that you've got it in your hands, you start to realize that maybe it's not quite enough to do what you thought you wanted to do with that loan money. And you're going to have to start, you know, deducting things and just like making necessary decisions with this money. You're like, oh, well, You know, I thought I was going to have enough to do this, but since I don't, let me take a step back and figure out what can I do with this money. So I feel like you have money. You might not just be able to do everything that you were wanting to do with it, or you got to cut back somewhere. If you already spent the money and it's been overspent, now you've got to wait. Now you've got to move some money around. You got to figure out what to do because you've overspent something. Yeah. Seems like either way you've got a lot to think about. You're trying to make some sort of practical decisions about something very emotional that's happening. You could be dealing with a lot of family issues too. Not necessarily drama or anything sad, but just things dealing with family. Maybe family is getting closer or wanting to, maybe you guys are wanting to make certain plans as a family, family reunion, family vacation. Yeah, I feel like family needs to come together for something. Family and or community. Someone values your friendship. I feel like there's someone who wants to hold on to you, or maybe you want to hold on to each other. If you're in a relationship, you might be doing things to protect the relationship, or maybe even keeping the relationship a secret. I feel like somebody still cares about you, especially an earth sign. So there could be an ex or someone that you just no longer talk to. Maybe you guys parted ways and this person is still thinking about you. Something is going to bring two people closer together. I see a vacation and or a dream coming true for some of you. I kind of feel too like somebody is trying to figure out how to tell you something, or vice versa. Somebody is just like, let me figure out how to say this, or, you know, so somebody is processing. It feels like you also are having to be strategic in regards to what your next move is going to be. Maybe it's financially, maybe it's in regards to a relationship, but it's like you're having to be strategic. Again, if you get some sort of money, it seems like you're really trying to preserve it. Like you don't want to overspend. You want to hold on to it until you figure some things out. You also might be thinking about getting some sort of financial advice. I feel like you're supposed to hold off on doing something. Like your overall message might be telling you to be patient and don't jump the gun. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just hold on. Also, if there are any health concerns, I feel like something is saying don't jump to, you know, the worst possible outcome. Just stay calm and wait and see what your doctor has to say. You might surprise some people if you're an introvert by going out, like they invited you to something and then you actually show up. I feel like people are going to be surprised that you came. If you're considering purchasing property, it's like you're trying to make sure this is the best decision for you or something is a wise investment. You also could get some sort of job offer in another country or state, and you're debating on whether or not this would be a good move. Yeah. Especially if another country is offering, to pay for, your relocation assistance, and they're just trying to help you get set up. So you might have an opportunity to go abroad, basically, but you want to make sure that that is the best decision for you. It's a lot of factors that you need to think about. Somebody might be nervous to tell you something. I picked that up before, but seems like that's coming out again. Or somebody had a dream about you. I feel that there is about to be a big shift in regards to family. Something unexpected is happening. It could be a windfall of money. It could be a sudden move. Um, it could be something. It could be something scary, but I feel like it's like a health scare more so. Um, but I feel like the outcome is going to be good. Yeah, it just seems like there's going to be some unexpected change in regards to family. Also could be in regards to your perception, getting kind of like a reality check. You could be dealing with emotional ups and downs as well. I feel like ultimately, though, you are going to have to make an important decision, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. Like you keep going back and forth with what you should do. If this is about a relationship, I feel like somebody is confused about whether or not they should get back with a past person. And then not only that, I feel like maybe somebody could be sending mixed signals. Like maybe one minute somebody's acting like they want to settle down, and then the next minute they're just like being distant, like something's going on. I kind of feel that somebody might be in between relationships. So it's like they want to start something with you, but they do need to finish tying up loose ends with the previous relationship. It's like maybe it's too new of a breakup. If you are getting some sort of promotion, or like I said, some sort of job offer that is at a distance, it's like exciting, but at the same time, you're like, should I do this? Like, that means I have to let this go or move here, and, you know, I won't be able to see my family. But ultimately, it looks like you follow your heart, or that's the same message that you keep getting. It's like you're trying to make sense out of something that is just meant to be. It's just like, just enjoy it. Like, you know, just enjoy the ride here instead of second guessing and trying to make sense of it. So you might have to just be like, what does your heart say? And whatever your heart is saying, that's what you got to follow. All right, so yeah, hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.